During this week, we've heard speakers talking about their books, about the best way that the government should spend its money. And we've had people talking about how housing is awfully necessary, the home, and how health is awfully important too. In your book, you seem to have experienced both. Can you say of the two, which you think is more important, the home or the health?
The health, I suppose, has to be most important, and maintaining a comprehensive health system. Not least of all, one thing about this, the real, Charles Moore, I think, was here earlier in the week about his Thatcher. Now, Charles, who I've known for a long time, I don't agree with his view on the NHS, but it's a view, and I think it almost became impossible to say this at one stage. He believes in an American-type system of insurance, although without some of the anomalies in America. Charles has argued that, so does Daniel Hannan, who's an MEP. I like to see this argument out in the open. My worry is some of the things with the NHS is a kind of surreptitious move to push us that way, and I'd rather it was overt rather than covert. The argument against that now has never been stronger, because with advances in medical science, people can now judge from their DNA what kind of diseases, illnesses they're likely to have in their lifetime. Now, an insurance-based system if they can predict your health, imagine what your premiums are. That's already happened in Latin America, 96% increase in their premiums over the last 7 years, and compared to a 3% increase in average earnings. So now is the very time, actually, where there's a stronger argument for a health system funded by taxation, free at the point of need. But issues like, making sure there's efficiency savings. We now support, Nye Bevan, when he launched the NHS 65 years ago, budgeted on £220 million. He had to increase it very quickly as people queued up for free dentures and glasses. And some character in a mental institution in Strangeways, he was a prisoner, convinced his NHS doctor that he needed a wig on the NHS. And they gave him a wig and he used it to disguise himself in the state. Which is not what Bevan means when he said the NHS will set people free. So that was £110 billion now spent on the health service, and we have to ensure that it doesn't become discredited or lose favour with the public because they believe it's bloated or inefficient or whatever. So that is a very necessary part. But that's always got to be number one, because we survived in a slum, but we couldn't survive, but my mum wasn't killed by the home she was in, she was killed by the illness she had.